Hey everyone, good afternoon. This is Miss Canty. Wanted to come and I thank God to be snowed in today because what it does is give you time. It gives you time. Everything is settled down. Everything is not shut down, but it just gives you time to settle down and get things done that if it had not snowed, which you would not get done. So I'm just very grateful. And also, today I said God knows how to cleanse and settle the earth from ripping and running. I know it's not snowing everywhere all over the world, but here in our local area and the Carolinas, North Carolinas, and other areas, Georgia, we receive snow. So guess what? That makes us buckle down, go to the store and get bread, milk, and eggs. What are we gonna do with that? But however, you know how we frantic here. But this afternoon or part this evening, I just wanted to come to you and do a video on the main three products that helped me on my leg of my weight loss. For those many of you know, I was carrying the weight. You know how you looking good and they say you're big boned, but nevertheless you're unhealthy. And I never will forget. I haven't shared totally my testimony with everybody, but I will share. I had an excessive amount of weight on me, and I went to the doctor. Of course, you know, going up steps, it was a challenge. By the time you get to the stop, you're having to catch your breath. And I never will forget it. I don't know what year it was, but I went to the doctor and he looked at me, of course, and did everything that it was supposed to do, the blood work. And he come to a point where he had to really sit down and just bring me what I needed to hear. And the question that he asked me, I wasn't I was ready to answer, but I was not ready to be confronted with it. And what he asked me was, and my husband was in the room, and you know, at that time he recorded it. He did that. He recorded that. The talk with the doctor, and the doctor asked me. He said, after everything X-rays, he said, "Do you want to live?" And I'm thinking, it's very emotional. He's like, "Do you want to live?" And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I want to live. But the weight that I was carrying, how I, over time let myself go, that did not reflect me wanting to live. And so forth and so on, medications, and you know how I go. Tell you what you need to do, give you a plan. And I just come to that place to where I was like, okay, I really got to deal with this. I got to bunker down, and my husband encouraged me all the way. I thank God for that. He did not give up on me. He loved me in my biggest, and I'm sure he loves me. I know he loves me after I lost some of the weight. I still have a leg of journey to go. But fast forward, later on, just dealing with it, struggling, exercising, doing what I had to do. But in the meantime, God sent help. He sent help in the form of total life changes. And right here, I just want to thank God for putting my executive ambassadors, Lanika and Greg Scott, in my life. And the reason why you have to hear their story, I know many of you do know it, but they begin to build up this new company, something unheard of. I never forget when I saw it. I was like, what is this? You know, us that lose weight, we tried everything. We go to the drugstores and Walmarts and the GNCs and the vitamin shops looking for products to help us to lose the weight quicker. And let's be honest, without a lot of effort. And I mean, to lose weight generally, push back, portion control, exercise. That is the answer. That is the answer that God given us. Everything is here. Everything is here in the earth. God has already provided. But this particular company captured some of the things that God had provided here in the earth. Well, guess what? They put it together in awesome products. And I just want to share with you the first three that helped me on my Lego journey. But like I said, I thank God for them. I'm sure they were afraid to say yes again to life changes and to build it up. However, they did, and I thank God for their yes. That's why I'm here on this video this afternoon. But she began to post about a tea, and many of us, we know about the tea. She began to post it. Of course, I saw it. We're friends on Facebook. Love her to death. She's very inspirational. But however, I began to see her post about this tea. So I'm like, here we go, something else. Oh, is it gonna work? And days went by. She's in my feed. I'm seeing it. Days go by. So I'm like, okay, what is this? So I reached out to her. And she began to tell me about the tea and what it does. And I was so scared. I was like, Lord, I don't want to be let down again. Long story short, days go by. I said, last ditch effort. I am exercising. I am walking. I am doing this. I just need a little help to get the weight off. So, needless to say, I got the tea. I never will forget it. Me and my husband, we were going on a 7-day cruise. And I said, let me go ahead before I leave. Got some money. Before I leave, I'm going to order this tea. And by the time I get back, it'll be here waiting on me. And I know I can go ahead and get on my journey. So the whole time I'm on the cruise, I'm excited, about my departure because I'm coming back to something I think that's going to help me. Needless to say, it worked. It worked. I came back. That's the first thing we did. I did. Walked in, dropped the bags from getting back from my cruise. And I just pulled out that pot, read the instructions, and boiled my water. And I want to show you, many of you seen it already. But this is the pack. Yes. ISO Detox Tea. This is the original. And this tea here blessed my life. 2 bags in a quart of water. And adding 3 more quarts would make the gallon. And this tea really did bless my life. This one you drink 2 cups a day after your lunch and after your dinner. And it was a week that was very, very emotional. I never will forget it. Very emotional because I began to feel, in this case, the issue that I had with fluid. Guess what? It was coming off day by day. Oh my God, it was days that tears would come to my eyes. I was like, man, I finally found something that worked for me. The ISO Detox Tea. It begins to cleanse, and it cleanses everything and turn all your major organs at only 2 cups a day. Only 2 cups a day. The ingredients is persimmon leaves, holy thistle, marvel leaves, marshmallow, blessed thistle, papaya, myrrh, chamomile, and ginger. It's all natural, and all you have to do is boil a quart of water and add 3 more. Make you a gallon. It'll last you a week at the 2 cups a day. And also there is another method that came out later, which I absolutely love. I have not went back to putting a pot on the stove for it. I pull out my crock pot and let it slow roast, I call it. Slow roasting all of those good herbs and ingredients in it. And it's stronger, and it just detoxes your body quite well. So this is the first thing that I tried. Also, I do not have a bottle. Why? Because it's gone. It is gone. I have to order more, which is what I added next to my regimen. And I want to show you here. I found my product book. It's this one here. Can you see it? It is the NutriBurst, my favorite. My God, it is my favorite. And I eventually got my husband to love it too. We got to order more. But this is our multivitamin. It is out of this world. Only one tablespoon a day. And man, I'm telling you, you feel the instant gratification of this multivitamin getting into your bloodstream. 98% cellular level, so it gets right in there. It really does. But 72 minerals, 12 herbs, 19 amino acids, and so much more. Fruits and vegetables. It actually equals up to eating 10 salads a day. All of your greens in there. I mean, this here is awesome. Ooh, 1 tablespoon a day. For those of you who say, oh, it's nasty, honey, go get you some juice. Put it in the juice. You can put it in juice and drink it. So that multivitamin, I added that plus this. Ooh, the weight came off. So by this time, I'm on a good leg of my journey. I never will forget. I lost like 42 pounds. And that's probably like a 3-4 month period. My first week, I lost 13 pounds. And that's, like I said, I began to feel the fluid come off of my body instantly. And then later on, I added this here to it. Oh my God, the weight loss just began to, the weight began to come off. The weight loss progressed immediately. So I got a good leg of it, 64 pounds altogether. This was probably like maybe an 8-month period. And I'm ashamed to say this, but by that time, I quit exercising. I quit going to the gym. Some of you watching this video probably have done what, maybe not yet, it's a little early, but done what many of us do. We go to the gym, we get these memberships, and later on, January is hot. After a while, guess what? No more. We were paying fees every month, okay, with hopes of getting back up again and going. So guess what? We just left it alone, and later on, we did get our little home gym here, and we got to get that back going again. So it just goes to show you, it's not about equipment. It's not about going to the gym. It's here. It's in the mind. You have to have a made-up mind. You have to be determined not to let go of your goal. So it's not about, we got this stuff, equipment here in our home. I made sure that I purchased a bike. I love the bike. We got a treadmill. We got a punching bag. Guess what? Ain't been out there punching nothing. And that just goes to show you it's not those things. It's here, here, here. You got to have a mind. You got to have a mind and be willing to be determined not to let that go. Because guess what? Good health is what God ordained for you and I. And we have to get it. We have to get it right. Last but not least, this is the third thing. I wanted to give you 3. This is the third thing that I added to my weight loss regimen. It's wonderful. This here, all you got to do is drink and shrink. And those of you that know me, I love coffee. I love it. I love it. I love it. The Delgada. Yes. Whew. How can you drink and shrink? Delgada. Oh my God. To have a coffee with a kick. But you can drink 2 of these a day. Lose 1 to 2 pounds. It depends on your body, how your body made up. You can lose 2 to 3. It depends on your diet, what you do with it. Delgada. You can add cream and sugar to it. For most of us, I love hazelnut. Hazelnut creamer, I do add that when I have it. A little sugar or sweetener, however you do it. But this particular product here is awesome. I have another business partner that did awesome. Beautiful. That is the best transformation that I have. My business partner, shout out to Phanisha. She did wonderful with all the other products, and I'm not going to go into everything. But I just wanted to share with you these 3, Delgada, the multivitamin, NutriBurst, and the tea. So for those of you that may say, I want to get started, or having a fear upon the fences about it, we have awesome products. Awesome products. They work. I'm a living example, and all you have to do is become a product of the product. I'm not going to even get into the compensation plan. That's what this is not about that. I just wanted to come to you and share from my heart, because I know many of you, want to get started but don't know how. Contact me, inbox me. I'm a good encourager, and we could look at what we have, and we can sit down and do a consultation and get you on your journey. It's just a matter of saying yes. Your win is now. So just join me and millions of others on this journey. And I will be more than glad to welcome you to Total Life Changes, because it does, and it will change your life. The lifestyle is waiting. It's there. It's waiting for you. And that's all it is. Of course, like I say, you can make the adjustments. Adjustments are necessary, but you will begin to see a great decrease in your numbers, your AC1, if I'm saying that right, for those that are diabetic. Everything is all natural. Shout out to Nina. She was on the fence, looking and watching, and this was the product that she ordered first, and it did her numbers awesome. And that led her, because they work, that led her to say yes to TLC. And look at her now. She's doing a phenomenal. She's definitely a product of the product. So I just wanted to give that to you on this beautiful snowy afternoon. The sun has gone down, and I know some roads are getting ready to freeze over because it's still cold. But for the most part, I pray that each and every one of you prosper in health and in wealth. God has already ordained that. And my prayer is that we all get it together. So I just wanted to bring that to you. Again, this is Miss Cantea, play on name, Cantea, Queen of Team Royalty with Total Life Changes. Have a wonderful and blessed evening. Enjoy the snow and everything else, your family. This is the time. Not only should you reflect and enjoy one another, but reflect on God. What has God done for you lately? Give him some praise. He sure is worthy. Have a good evening.